Ma'am, it's clear, ma'am. Okay, yeah, thank you. Maybe we can start.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, good morning, everyone, and I praise God, Lord Almighty, for this beautiful day. And I would like to welcome our chief guest, Dr.C.R.RENE Robin, Professor and Associate Dean of Jerusalem College of Engineering, Computer. I also welcome our Secretary and Principal on their absence here. I also welcome IIC Coordinator, Ms. Sharmila, Head Department of BBA, Shift 2. Welcome, Sharmila. I also extend my welcome to all the deans and heads and assistant professors of this college. Last but not the least, I also welcome my dear students for this fruitful day. I would like to introduce our chief guest of the day. So he is a very profound person, and he is he is a professor and also associate dean of Jerusalem College of Engineering, and he is also responsible. His responsibilities is not limited. He is also responsible as a head, and he is imparting skill training to rural candidates, and also he is a nodal officer and NSQF program under UGC Government of India. His area of interest include oncological engineering, knowledge management, e-learning, and semantic web, etc. He is a recognized supervisor of Anna University to guide PhD and MS in the area of computer science and engineering. At present, 6 students have successfully completed their PhD program, and currently 7 research scholars are doing their research under him. He is also a doctoral committee member of Anna University, Satyabama University, and VIT University, Chennai. He is an active professional member of ACM, and ACM recognized him as ambassador. He is a lifetime member of ISTE and a member of several professional bodies. Not only all these things, he also wrote a book on role of oncology in software risk management, published by LAP Lambert, Germany. He contributed a chapter on OncoKMS TEC. Also, he is for the book of knowledge-based process in software development, published by IGI Global USA. He received Mentor Award from IBM during felicitation ceremony of the Great Mind Challenge 2011. Got the Young IT Professional Award 2012 by Computer Society of India at regional level. He received award for teaching excellence at Indo Global. So he is a very knowledgeable person in here, and he has done many seminars for many students. He is us. I am very happy to have you with us, sir. And I hope the students also will have a very fruitful day. Thank you so much. Over to our chief guest.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mano Ranjithamam, for inviting me to deliver my lecture on the identifying intellectual property component at the early stage of our innovation. So I'm Dr. C.R.RENE Robin, working as Professor and Associate Dean of Jerusalem College of Engineering, extending my warm greetings to all. Very good morning to all participants. Please put your response on the chat. Good morning to all. Yeah, please put in the chat. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, very good. Very good. You can type it in the chat box also. Okay, very, very happy. So we have become very familiar on meeting this virtual platform. It has became very convenient to meet through this virtual platform too. So I thank the organizers from Nazareth College of Arts and Science for inviting me for this program. It's going to be an eye opener for the students, young students, towards the innovation. This need of the hour. The countries, the government of India is insisting on the institution and the students to go for innovation. Okay, at the end of the presentation, you will be knowing clearly about the importance of innovation and the steps the institution has taken for what you will be knowing about it. Okay. So with this small introduction, let me move to the presentation. I will share my screen. Kindly confirm that my screen is shared. Can you able to see my slides?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is the topic assigned to me to interact with you is identifying intellectual property components at the early stage of innovation. So I thank the Nazareth College of Arts and Science College for inviting me. My special mention to Dr. Mano Renjitha ma'am for inviting me. So let us start with the difference between discovery and invention, because I have given a lot of seminars on intellectual property, right? Digital teachings. Normally, I start with this slide. We must know the difference between discovery and invention. So the basic difference between discovery and invention, I will let you know the definition for discovery and invention. We'll be knowing about the difference between discovery and invention. A discovery is recognizing something that already exists for the first time, nobody has found before. We are very familiar that Christopher Columbus discovered America and Vasco da Gama discovered India. These are all coming under discovery. And if you watch the Discovery Channel, you'll be knowing about the things discovered by various people already existing. People have going into deep and discovering it and disseminating to the people. An invention is creating something totally new with one's own ideas and development. The best invention, I can say that Thomas Alva Edison, because of his invention, even I'm placing this electric bulb in front of me so that you can able to see me very clearly. So invention invented by Thomas Alva Edison is forever. So if we talk about the inventions, a lot of inventions are there, and the one of the notable invention is steam engine. Why I'm emphasizing this steam engine is steam engine invented between 1763 and 1775 by Scottish inventor James Watt. It powered trains, ships, factories, and the industrial revolution as well. So why I'm mentioning this steam engine is because of this industrial revolution. So we are talking about industry 4.0, but where this started is immediately after the invention of steam engine, the industry 1.0 has started. Okay, if you see the various versions of in industry, it starts from industry 1.0, and now we are in the era of industry 4.0 and slowly moving to industry 5.0. Let us see the various components of industry 1.0 is mechanization, steam engine, and water power. So after that, the mass production, assembly line, and electricity come to picture. So it's coming under in industry 2.0 era. And then the computer came to picture, and automation. So it is happened during industry 3.0 and industry 4.0. So we are all using this, we are living in this era. Industry 4.0, it's talking about cyber physical system. So the main focuses of industry 4.0 is the smart manufacturing. So we need to be very, very smart. You have heard about the hard working and the smart working nowadays. So the welcoming thing is the smart working. Smart manufacturing, automated manufacturing requires fast, reliable, secure cellular connectivity. We want simple connectivity. In the same, it must be secured. It must be stable connectivity. We have to ensure the simple, secure, and the stable connectivity for the fast and reliable manufacturing, smart manufacturing. When you talk about smart warehousing, improved warehousing automation with dedicated cellular networks, so it is guaranteeing the overall efficiency. We have a lot of challenges whenever we move from one stage to another stage. Challenge will put in front of us how we are working. So there's challenges with respect to this smart warehousing component of Industry 4.0 is accurate. We must deliver it on time, and staff retention and onboarding. So the best example I can give is the delivery of Amazon product. When you book something on the Amazon, so it must deliver, otherwise we don't believe it. Once they say that it will be delivered within 3 to 4 days, will be waiting for the day of delivery. Okay, if they fail to deliver the product on time, then they will lose the uh, hope. Then optimizing working capital and value-added services are the challenges we have identified with respect to smart warehousing. And mining operations, it provides working environment, safer working environment can be addressed with the seller connectivity and growing profit margins within mining necessities that focus on optimizing in three key areas. The key areas are productivity, safety, and sustainability. So when we talk about invention, I cannot forget the invention, the internet. So if you ask me who invented internet, because a group of people, programmers, people have contributed for the invention of internet. But if you ask the who invented among the internet, the data communication is very, very important, and the TCP/IP protocol has been invented by Robert E. Hine and Dr. Winton Cerf. I have given their photograph, how beautifully they are looking. You see the genius. So the largest network of the internet networks in the world, so it is using the TCP/IP. The protocol is helping us for the communication over internet. Okay, please have a look on the internet growth. 1977, I was born only. 111 users throughout the world used internet. So after a few years in 1981, 213 people have used. 1983, 562 people have used. In 1984, 1,000 people have used the internet. 1986, 5,000 people have used. 1986, 10,000 people have used. 1989, 1 lakh people have used. 1992, say 2001, 2010. If you look at the statistics, 2010, about 80% of the planet will be on internet. If you ask me what is the status of 2020, can you tell the status of 2020? What to be your prediction? The percentage? It was 80% when 2010. 2010 it was 80%. Can anyone unmute and say the statistics of 2020? Or put it in the chat box. What would be a prediction? What would be a prediction? It is 100%. Okay, so everyone in the planet so started using. So almost we are reaching the full. And Web 1.1, we have to discuss about the evolution of Web. 1.0, the first version of web, referred as synthetic web or read-only web. So here the role of a user is limited to reading information provided by the content producer. There will be a website where you can go and see the information. That facility alone there in Web 1.0. There is no option given for user or consumer to communicate back the information to the content. So the users, the content producer will disseminate the information on their website, and the common users can see and know the information. So it is restricted with that during the era of Web 1.0. So we can call it static websites or the personal websites are the examples of Web 1.0. So from 2000 to 2010, we lived in Web 2.0 era, referred as social web or read-only web. So slowly the social networking came to the picture in the form of Facebook. Uh, we had earlier we had Orkut, then YouTube, Twitter, etc. So the facilities give interaction between web user and sites, which in turn allows user to communicate with other users. So if you take Facebook, if you take YouTube, even the same program I'm broadcasting in my YouTube channel, and people are watching it, people can interact with me. And the startups to innovate new ideas which enable user to contribute more in social web. So after that, now from 2010 to 2000, even till now, we are focusing on the Web 3.0 semantic web. It is semantic web or read, write, execute is which refers to the future of web. So in this era, computers can interpret information like human voice, and machine learning. You would have experienced when you type your email, the system will suggest some sentences, some terminologies. Okay, it's all the something is working behind this. Some algorithm, some machine learning algorithm is working behind it. That is reading your mind, reading your expectation. So these are all the applications of Web 3.0, and you would have seen some of the advertisement at the right side. And if you go to your YouTube, it will suggest based on your interest, based on the past search. So it's all happening because of the machine learning algorithm, artificial intelligence machine learning algorithm. Some algorithm is working behind it. It is always capturing your orientation, your taste, and accordingly it provides the required service to the users. It's all coming out of Web 3.0. Can recognize people, place, event. So I have an iPhone, and while driving, it always indicates that you are driving. It will not allow, the iPhone will not allow to call. Okay, so I have to confirm that I'm not driving. If I say that I'm not driving, then only my iPhone will allow me to call or use my phone. So how it's all happening? It's all happening because of the artificial intelligence, machine learning, small application. Wherever you turn, you can see the applications of the. If you open Google, okay, Google will give some kind of meaning, automatic translation. If you want to translate, if you want to see the content in another language, it's all facilities are available. And the one of the important application example of Web 3.0 is Apple Siri. Okay, I have an Apple phone, and if you want to know anything, I can talk to Siri, and Siri will answer me and help me to open the required content from website, from YouTube, and everything. What are the information available on web? So it's this Apple Siri is an example, best example for Web 3.0. So friends, your students, most of your students watching this program, and we need to have inspiration, okay, because it is highly required somebody to motivate us. Okay, so gone are the days. Some senior people have, if somebody advise me, motivate me, will accept it. Nowadays the changed. We need to learn from, even from small kids. With respect to innovation, I am going to tell, I have dedicated 5 slides for the inventors. Don't think that inventors working in some R&D company or in multinational company or in a government sector or as a professors. Okay, I am going to introduce the youngest inventors of India. Okay, please look at this guy. This age is just 7 years old. His invention is, his name is Sarang Smash. He created over 10 robots. Okay, you'll be wondering about his, when he developed his first robot. Okay, the Sarang Smash, a child, as he is hailing from Kerala, Kochi, is the youngest inventor in the country. He built his first robot when he was just 4 years old. So, can you able to imagine a 4 years old baby will contribute something, and he will claim that it is his invention. Okay, so today he has created more than dozens robots so far. So if you type his name in the internet, Google, you'll be getting a lot of videos about him and his contribution. Okay. Some of his contributions are walking stick for visually challenged, robotic hand, humanoid robot that fires bullets, and smart seat belt. So these are all some of his inventions. Okay, look at this age. He started inventing at the at when he was 4 years old. Okay, going to be great inspiration to all. Where your invention will start, at what age your invention will start. Okay, this boy has started doing his invention at the age of 4. And the next girl is Kavya Vignesh, and a team built a robot to save bees. Okay, so nowadays everyone like honey. Okay, we want honey. You know, the process, it is very difficult. So the honeybee will travel long and collect the honey from the flowers, and it will store in the beehives. And while taking, the people will, they will kill with the help of the fire. he'll kill the honeybees with the help of fire, and so that hurts this particular this girl, and he started doing to save the honeybees, because we want honeybees. If we kill the honeybees, then we will get the shortage of honey. So she thought of that. She wanted to do something for this community. So Kavya Vignesh of Delhi, along with a team, invented Bee Saver Bot. In 2017, she was 12 years old. She built a robot to save bees. When beehives are destroyed or burned, a lot of bees get killed. That the compassion uh, moved her or drive her to do this invention. And robot helps in relocating a beehive without harming the bees. Great contribution to the society. And the invention name is Light Night McCune. So C Mindstorms was built on logo Mindstorms EB3 robotic kit. Okay, if you surf the internet, you will know more about. A lot of videos are available. Videos of Kavya Vignesh is available. So kindly go through it after this webinar. And this boy's contribution, this is the Akash Manoj from Tamil Nadu, developed a skin patch to detect silent heart attacks. I've seen one of his interview. He was telling that he was being motivated or forced to do this invention because one of his relatives, his uncle, uh, died with a heart attack. That moved him to do this invention. So Ashok Manoj from Tamil Nadu developed an innovation method to detect silent heart attacks. So he invented when he was doing 10th standard in the year 2017. He invented skin patch that detects silent heart attacks when attached to one's ear or waist. So please don't miss to visit his videos on YouTube, and his presentation, the way in which he presented itself was very beautiful. And the patch should release a positive electrical impulse and attracts the negativity charged protein released by the heart for signaling a heart attack. And so really the real motivation to the young people. And after seeing these people, definitely you doing your graduation in universities and colleges will definitely we feel guilty of seeing these people what we have given to the society. So definitely this webinar is going to be eye opener to everyone. So Guru Shimram Singh built a device to help visually impaired read. In 2016, he built an assistive device called iScribe to help the visually challenged people to read. So when he was doing his 12th standard. And Knock Toddler invented Google for Blind when he was doing 11th standard. Knock Toddler is a young inventor from Arunachal Pradesh who invented Googles for Blind, a smart gadget for visually challenged people. He invented this invention in the year 2017, and he was just doing 11th standard. So this Google's detect obstacles on the user's path with the help of ultrasound and infrared sensors. So recently he has received the National Grassroots Innovator Award. Congratulations to all the inventors. I have listed 25 people. There are a lot of youngsters are available. So I have taken these slides to motivate you, because if somebody ignite the fire, definitely it will burn forever. At this right time, you must know the difference between the invention and innovation. Friends, we need to have thorough knowledge and difference between. So I started my presentation with difference between discovery and innovation. So here the invention is nothing but invention can be defined as the creation of a product or introduction of a process for the first time. So rather innovation on the other hand, occurs if someone improves on or makes a significant contribution to an existing product, process, or service. So these two definitions will give clear idea about the difference between invention and innovation. Okay, if you are inventing something, well and good. Okay, in the same time, at least you need to be an innovator. Invention is different, innovation is different. Innovation is, on the other hand, occurs, see, improvement. Try to improvement on the existing product. That itself will be called as the innovation. You're called to do at least some innovation. So when you look at this, the latest iPhone 12 Pro, so the cost is coming around 1,19,900. Okay, so I have taken this phone has been invented a long back, but Apple, what they did, so they made some, they introduced some. So if you take a smartphone, it has around 35 components inside. So I'm taking mobile phone, it means that I'm taking a TV. So TV is in my hand, radio is in my hand, mic is in my hand. So then audio and editing software. So around 35 components, 35 products are embedded inside a mobile phone. So this Apple's unambiguous iPhone, where Apple took a stagnant product category, the mobile phone. So mobile phone people have used only for making call and receiving call. Okay, so they have taken the initiative and completely rethought how it could be used. They took an existing product category and existing technology, but still somehow reshaped modern society in the form of smartphone. So we are teaching, we are interacting with our students. Even the schools became now inside of mobile phone we have school. Instead of mobile phone we have classroom. So think about, so we are all using the virtual classrooms, virtual schools. So it's, if there is no phone, students will say that I don't have facility to study. An Apple innovation is in design and user interface sparked the tech revolution. So if you look at this grinder and smart grinder, okay. So I can give one video. I can show one video. See, this is the grinder. This is the older the ancient people have used for grinding. Then some of you, the people 1980s have used this kind of grinder. Now this kind of grinder are in use. I want to show you one video invented by it is the innovation of our the invented by somebody from Coimbatore. If you just have a look on it, how it is helping the people. So it is. You can, without wetting your hand, you can take all the flour from the grinding machine. That is their innovation.
Hey, what's up, guys? Trey. So check it out. Doing something special for Cyber Monday. Really excited about this. Doing a dollar trial too.
ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு வீடியோல நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பாத்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு சூப்பர் அப்படிங்கிற பத்தின ரிவ்யூ அண்ட் டெமோ தான் நான் உங்களுக்கு காட்ட போறேங்க. அதாவது கையே வைக்காம எப்படி இந்த மாதிரி அழகா மாவு எடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். அம்மா ரொம்ப நாள் கிரைண்டர் வாங்கணும், அது ஒரு இன்னோவேட்டிவான ஒரு கிரைண்டர் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நினைச்சிட்டே இருந்தாங்க. அப்பதான் இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் பத்தி தெரிய வந்து இவங்க இருக்குன்னு பார்க்கும்போது ஜென் பவர் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஷாப்.
So this one product. This what the product.
பாத்தீங்கன்னா நான் வாஷ் பண்றேன். வாஷ் பண்ணி அது தண்ணி கொட்டியாச்சு. நெக்ஸ்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னா அரிசி போட போறேன். அதே நம்மள வாஷ் எல்லாம் கிடையாது. அதுக்கப்புறமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா அரிசி போட்டாச்சு. அரிசி போட்டு கொஞ்சம் சின்னதா இருக்கணும், எப்பவுமே அதை பாத்துக்கோங்க. போட்டு நல்லா அரைச்சு எடுத்தாச்சுங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் அவ்வளவுதான் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. இப்ப காட்டுறேன் பாருங்க எவ்வளவு நல்லா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ரொம்ப சூப்பர் ஸ்பீடு தாங்க. டைம் தான் இருக்கணும். ட்ரம் ஆன்ல இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் நமக்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த மாவு வெளியில தள்ளும். ஆஃப் வச்சுட்டு வெளியில தள்ளிங்க அப்படின்னா வெளியில மாவு வராது. ஸோ கிரைண்டர் ஆன்ல இருக்கணும். இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா எதுவுமே கிடையாது, மாவே உள்ள கிடையாது. சூப்பரா எல்லாமே வெளியில வந்துருச்சு. ஸோ இதே மெக்கானிசம் தான் பாத்தீங்கன்னா நமக்கு வாஷிங்க்கும் நமக்கு எல்லாமே தண்ணி ஊத்தி அப்படியே வாஷ் பண்ணோம்.
Okay. So this is what the invention. innovation. Okay, this is what it is. So students, if you have any idea for innovate something, so from this type of grinder to this type of grinder to this type of grinder, from this type of grinder to this one, and now even without wetting our hands, we can take the flour. So a kind of innovation. So with this introduction, let us move to the intellectual property. So once invented or innovate something, we can go for the intellectual property right. What is intellectual property? It's a term referring to a number of distinct types of creation of the mind for which property rights are recognized. So intellectual property rights is nothing but right that had by a person, maybe the inventor or innovator, or by a company to have exclusive right to use its own plans, ideas, and other intangible assets without worrying of competition, at least for a specific period of time. Okay, the specific period of time is around, for patent it is 20 years. I'll come to you. Okay, the importance of intellectual property right. Intellectual property rights can set your business apart from competitors. So okay, you have looked the smart grinder. Okay, so grinder is there and smart grinder is there. Which one you will opt? If you ask a mom, definitely they will go for the smart grinder. Phone is there and the smartphone is there. Which one you will prefer? We use phone now. Nobody is liking phone. We want a smartphone. So it sets your business apart from competitor. That's what the what I say. Apple iPhone is on top in the market. And intellectual property right can be assigned, gifted, can be sold, and licensed like any other property. And so gone all the days, our wealth were measured by the land, properties, and the jewels and other thing assets. So nowadays, if you have intellectual property, it has more worth than your other properties. Offer customers something new and different, form an essential part of your marketing or branding. Be used as security for loans. If you want a loan, if you have intellectual property, you can pledge in the bank and you can get your loan. How worth it is. Protect your creation against the infringement by others, because it stops others making, selling, or imparting it without your permission. If you have the intellectual property, if you are registered properly, if you have the intellectual property rights with you, then nobody can steal your product, nobody can duplicate your product without giving the proper royalty to you. And the various types of intellectual property right we need to know. So we have industrial design, we have trademark, we have trade secret, we have geographical indication, we have patent, we have copyright. These are all the different types of intellectual property right. So let's start with industrial design. So industrial design is the view of the design: front view, back view, left view, side view, top view, bottom view, isomorphic view. Okay, so anything. So even if you take a car, and if you take a tire, it has its own. So I have given you the Coca-Cola bottle. So Coca-Cola bottle in 1899, the Coca-Cola bottle was like this. In 19 it was like this, and 1915 it was like this, 1916 it was like this, 1957 it was like this. Now in 1986, so the latest one we are using now was so redesigned. Each has its own industrial design IPR. Okay, this kind of this size, the shape, nobody can copy it. Okay, it's all registered by Coca-Cola, and the Coca-Cola only have the right to develop this bottle. Okay, manufacture this bottle. The manufacture rights no other companies have except Coca-Cola, because it is their intellectual property right. All the designs of the front height, width, shape, the neck shape, then bottom shape. Okay, so it's all the rights only belong to the Coca-Cola. So when you talk about a trademark, distinctive signs are indicators used by an individual, business organization, or other legal entity to identify that the products or services to customers with which the trademark appears originate from a unique source to a distinguish its products or services from those. So I have given a lot of trademarks for your information. So this, the Alan Shirley and Hotel Saravana Bhavan, the Malabar Gold, iPhone, Apple products. These are all some of the trademarks, example for trademarks. When you look at geographical indication, a geographical indication is a name or sign used on certain products which corresponds to a specific geographical location. So we have a Tirunelveli Alva. When we say Alva, the Tirunelveli is very famous. When you talk about Rajapalayam, the Rajapalayam dog is very famous. So Madurai Malli is famous. Malli is famous for Madurai. So these are all examples for geographical indication. And based on this, we can classify geographical indication in 4 types. One is agricultural. So if you take the Darjeeling tea from West Bengal, it's coming under agricultural geographical indication. And we have the Kanchivaram or Kanchivaram sarees from Tamil Nadu, handicraft. It's very, very familiar, very famous. So Kanchivaram is exclusively for the silk sarees. And Mysore sandal soap for Karnataka, it's coming under manufactured geographical indication. And Gujya, it's a snack item, food stuff from Rajasthan. These are all the 4 different types of geographical indication. And this Rasagula, how many of you like Rasagula? Say yes or no if you like Rasagula. And definitely I won't get any no from you, because everybody like everybody like Rasagula. Okay, even I too like Rasagula. So there was a dispute between 2 people about this Rasagula. Okay, the one is the West Bengal and the Odisha. Okay, their claim in 1960s the origin, and Odisha is claiming that from 12th century we are using this Rasagula. And the historical background, if you take the West Bengal Rasagula was first made by Nobin Chandra Das in Kolkata, which he later popularized in India. And their claim with respect to color is white, the texture is spongy, and the taste is sweet in taste. And they have given, the patent office has given the geographical indication because of the small differences. Otherwise, initially they have rejected one's proposal, and because of the difference, they have given approval and identified both as the geographical indicators. So, okay, this is an example for the Bangla Rasagula, West Bengal Rasagula, and this is the Rasagula of Odisha. So if you look at this, very spongy, it is very soft, it is very sweet, it is less sweet. Normally, this sweet they prepare to offer the Lord Jagannath. We talk about the copyright, we can go for copyright for our books, literature, we can go copyright for film, we can go copyright for drama, music, artistic, and sound recording. Okay, so you'd have heard the dispute between the SBB sir and the Ilayaraja sir. Okay, with respect to the copyright. Okay? I don't want to discuss much. If you surf the internet, you'll know knowing about it. And this particular picture, Leonardo da Vinci drawn this picture in 16th century. So very, very famous. Mona Lisa picture is very, very famous. Nobody can climb it. So it has a lot of meaning. The look of Mona Lisa has a lot of meaning. So the next intellectual property is the patent. Patent is an exclusively right granted to anyone who invents new or improved product or process by the government. A patent provides a protection for invention to owner of the patent, and you can claim it for 20 years. Okay. And the criteria for patent, if you want patent, then it must be, the thing which you are proposing must be novel. The invention must be new or not known to public before, and inventive steps, it must have some inventive step, it must have some industrial applications. Then you can go for the novelty, inventive steps, and the utility. Based on the novelty, based on the inventive steps, and based on the utility, your patentship will be provided. And the advantage of patent, it stops others from copyright manufacture selling or importing your invention without your permission. So we discussed a lot about the intellectual property right, and the advantage of having your intellectual property right. And there's a time you must know what are not the patents or the inventions. So you cannot claim the mere discovery of new form or known substances, mere discovery of new property or new use of known substances. The traditional knowledge is a method of agriculture or horticulture, a method of playing games, the method, top, topography of integrated circuits. These are all not coming under any intellectual property. And who will grant the patent? We have in India, we have Indian Patent Office, we have Ministry of Commerce. It is coming under Ministry of Commerce and Government of India. We have four offices, one at Delhi, one at Mumbai, one at Chennai, and one at Kolkata. So they will receive the applications, they will process it. So these are all the various steps with respect to patent filing in India. Initially, we have to file the provisional application, then the filing the complete specification. Then you have to, then they will give, if it is worth, they will give within 18 months, you will get the publication. It will be published, and most of the people are in this stage. And after that, the pre-grant portion will come. People will, because once it is published, it is for the public. Okay, the public will see, and they can give their own opinion, and it will be reverted to the claimer, and they will give right justification. Examination will be done. They have to give clear justification for all the questions raised by the public and examiners. Then the response from the applicants will be getting, and the grant of the patent will, after that, if they satisfied, finally the certificate of patent is issued within 75 days of everything. And once it is given, you can use it for. So the 20 years is it starts from the day of filing your provisional application, okay, not from the day of granting your patent. So this is a basic flow chart giving you clear picture about the patent procedure. Initially, we'll go for filing of application, and the publication of application, the request for examination, and the examination issue offer. Then finally, so most of the people will stop at here. Once the patent is published, they will stop. They will not go for further. But if you fight further, definitely our invention or innovation will go till this stage. Okay, if you reach this stage only, you will get a lot of royalty and money. Even if you have a patent with you, the industry will come to you, the people will come and get and they will come with you to do business with you, and you can sell, as we have discussed earlier. You can sell your product, you can you give the product to your inheritance. So these are all the facilities available with respect to intellectual property rights. Excuse me. So where to search? You can search the Google patent. You can search advanced patent searches are available. So if you look at my previous presentation in the YouTube, I have given clear picture about the patent search. Okay, so kindly I request everyone to have look on my previous videos because I have not included for this presentation. We need to discuss more for your identifying the innovations, the early stage. It is very, very important. Okay, friends, hereafter I am going to give a lot of tips to you where you can enrich your ideas with respect to invention or innovations. Okay, so we have to know about sustainable development goals of United Nations. It was adopted by United Nations member countries in 2015. So this sustainable development goal is a universal call to everyone to end the poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. It is a vision. They started working and disseminating this information to all nations throughout the country. So United Nations is very, very particular on focusing this area. Okay, it is concentrating on poverty. It is concentrating on protecting the planet. It is concentrating on people, peace, and prosperity. 5 P's it includes by, and they are working to accomplish this by the year 2030. Okay, so major areas are there. Are 17 sustainable development goals are there. If you look at the first goal, no poverty, I will give explanation for every goals. Zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions. And final sustainable development goal is partnerships for the goals. These are all the 17 sustainable development goals in the United Nations is recommending to the entire world to remove poverty in the sake of people, the sake of protecting the planet, peace and prosperity. Okay, if you look at the first five sustainable development goals are talking about people, no poverty, end poverty in all its forms and everywhere. You may say that it's a technology is what I can do it. If you develop, if you create, if you innovate an app which is connecting the people. In India, one side we have a lot of people suffering for food. Other side, the food are being wasted by the people. You as an inventor, you as an innovator, if you link this demand and supply, then definitely it become a great the contribution to society with respect to no poverty. If you link these people, if you map these two community, your problem, the world's problem will be solved by you. Okay, so wherever in all sectors, in all sustainable development goals, there will be an application, a need for innovation, need for innovation, need for inventions. Okay, please look it in this perspective for every sustainable development goal. Zero hunger, end hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. So developing countries like India, people are suffering with we may get food, but they are highly nutrition, it's question marks. Okay, and it's in your hand to ensure the quality of the food and etc. Good health and well-being, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all stage. Quality education, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunity for all. Okay. Are you ensuring the quality education? What about the quality of our nation, our local areas? And during this pandemic period, we all started taking the classes and doing this using this virtual mode. So can you ensure the quality of education, quality of digital contents? So we have to ensure it. And gender equality, achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Okay, we need to fight for this. If it is not new for us. Okay, when the Rajaram Mohan Rai fought for this and the Ivera Periyar has given voice for this. And if you take people, it is there in a long back, but still we need to do. Gender equality is a major issue, not only in India, it is a global issue. We have to address something for the safe and security. So these five sustainable development goals are talking about people. And what is your contribution to the planet? Protect your planet is very, very important. Very, very important. We cannot fight against nature. We cannot fight against the planet. We have to allow the planet and the nature to do its work. Clean water and sanitation, ensure availability and sustainable management for water and sanitation for all. Are we getting clear water, clean water? Sanitization, what is where we are standing? And affordable and clean energy, ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all. Decent work and economic growth. Okay, so how we are working? Are you working? Is it a decent work? We have to ensure it. Decent work and economic growth. Promote a sustained, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, a decent work for everyone. That is in our hand. And the industry, innovation and infrastructure. I will focus more on in this industry, innovation and infrastructure. Okay, build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation. Then the next goal is reduce inequality, reduce inequalities within and among countries. Sustainable cities and communities, make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilience and the sustainable. And responsible consumption and production, ensure sustainable consumption and the production. So when you talk about the responsible consumption, so we have to think about how much electricity we are consuming at your home, how much water we are consuming, though we are getting it by paying or from the ground. We may use groundwater, but how we are consuming is very important. Do you have rainwater harvesting at your home? It is very, very, very important. You have to do it to protect our land, to protect our planet. If you are not saving it, you are not saving, because I am very, very happy that and informing to that we have very good rainwater harvesting system at our home. So during this rainy season, I was very happy that we have not used any of the rainwater. We have not sent any of the rainwater to the drainage. So we have stored all the rainwater with the help of our rainwater harvesting system. So I encourage everyone, is ensure that it is our responsibilities. It is our responsibility. Do we have the proper rainwater harvesting system at our institution? It is the responsibility of the institution. It is the responsibility of the individual. It is the responsibility of students. Students, you have to enforce this. Otherwise, we cannot blame the nature. We cannot blame the government. Okay, if you are not doing any steps with respect to consumption and production. Climate action, take urgent action to combat climate changes and its impacts. Life below water, it's very important. Okay, so a lot of ways. So we are throwing all the plastics outside. The government of Tamil Nadu has identified myself and my wife as the goodwill ambassador and the coordinator for Chennai city to promote this. And where we are throwing our plastics. So the most of the things, when we throw it out, it is going to sea. And think about a lot of the species are living inside the water. Okay, and life on land, protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem sustainably, manage forest, combat desertification, and halt and reserve land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss. So the last two are focusing on the 16th Sustainable Development Goal is focusing on peace, justice, and strong institutions. Promote peaceful and inclusive society for sustainable development. Otherwise, we cannot do anything. So if the environment is not smooth, even if we fail to see the peace at your home, you cannot do anything, any productive work. Similarly, the society, similarly in the nation, in the world, it is very, very important. So kindly ensure that we are contributing for peace, justice, and provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institution at all levels. The last one is partnership. The partnership for the goals. We cannot, as an individual, as the individual department, individual college, cannot do, because the demand is high and the need is very high. We need to have proper collaboration with the people. Are we collaborating with right people? Even that collaboration is not there between computer science department and the other department. Okay, the collaboration is not happening between two departments and an institution. Then how we can expect the interaction between the partnership between two institutions? If it is not happening, how we can expect it from two universities? If it is not happening, how we can expect it from two states? If it is not happening, how we can expect it from two countries? Partnership, very, very important. Keep it in our mind to focus on. Why I am insisting is these are all the potential areas where we can go for an invention. So let me devote some time for the goal 9 of Sustainable Development Goal 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. This particular goal aims to increase investment in infrastructure worldwide for transportation and irrigation to energy, IT, and communication technology. Okay, if it is not proper, if the transportation is not proper, then we cannot do any development. Chennai has been identified by the British people because it has a lot of potential for transport through airways, through ship, roadways, and seaways. These developments will play a crucial role in empowering communities and engaging sustainable development. See, the technological progress is integral to the success of achieving key environment objective like increased resources. And see, the best example is virtual classroom, online classroom. If the internet is not proper, if you don't have the technology, if you're not aware of using the technology, if you don't have mobile phone, smartphone, or the laptop in your hand, we cannot imagine of doing this. Since we are doing this, we are getting at least some required bandwidth, we have some kind of mobile phone in our hand. It's all possible, because if there is no investment, there is no the investment on industry and infrastructure, it is very, very difficult. Without technology and invention, industrialization will not happen. And without industrialization, development will not happen. So don't hesitate to invest for your technology, and learning technology, and training the people on technology. Investment in high-tech products that increase efficiency in manufacturing. And here some of the statistics are: 16% of the global population does not have access to mobile broadband networks. It's a status, and industrialization has a job multiplication effort which ripples through society. An example, every manufacturing job creates 2.2 additional jobs in other sectors. So basic infrastructure like roads, IT, communication, technology, sanitization, electrical power, and clean water are still not available in many developing countries. So what your contribution towards this? Students, please focus your invention or innovation to this. And the statistics says that the patent applied granted in the year 2014, from 2014 to 2018-19, I have given the clear picture with respect to design, industrial design, with respect to trademark and geographical indication. But this first, though we have a slight deep rise, this is not sufficient to compete globally. India is a country where we have a lot of potentials, and we have a lot of youths are available, but this growth is not at all sufficient. Keep on awareness is very, very important to get more. And state-wise filing of patent application by Indian application in the year 1819. So if you look at the Maharashtra is leading with 4,198. So the second place is India, is Tamil Nadu, 2,382, and the third place goes to Karnataka. Okay, so we have to give more, we have to contribute, so that it would be a contribution for the country. So top 10 Indian applications from patents from academic institutions. If you look at the patent filed by the institution, Indian Institute of Technology, the Chandigarh University. So the top 10 universities are given here. And I'm going to devote few minutes for this. AICTE Vishwakarma Awards 2020. Recently, we have received this call from AICTE. So the objective of this Vishwakarma Award is to recognize and honor innovation work of the students displaying exceptional skill in different technical streams. So all students are encouraged. Here they are encouraging the students to develop app. So based on artificial intelligence, robotics, or IT based solution. The thrust here they have given, they have identified several thrust areas like artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain technology, robotics and the process automation, 3D printing and design, augmentation reality and virtual reality, data sciences, quantum computing, and cybersecurity. These are all the thrust areas they have identified. So, and they have given they are helping with the help of lot of the key areas. Reskilling or upskilling for ensuring livelihood. The key areas are skill mapping for promoting indigenous traditional skills and crafts. How much importance we are giving? So 2 years back we have been in Bhutan. So if you visit Bhutan, we have seen the people, how much importance they are giving their traditional, their painting, their art. So these are all booming now. The market is booming. I have seen some star. This is the first time I have seen the star made up of the palm leaves, eco-friendly. So we have to do it, increasing the efficacy and efficiency of skill development mission. Lot of skill development programs. If you visit the government of India, the Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gramin Kausalya Yojana, and the Tamil Nadu State Rural Livelihood Mission of government of India have a lot of initiatives to uplift the livelihood of rural youths. And if you take the NSQ of National Skill Qualification Framework of UGC, even institution can apply, get the skill development program approval to run certificate program, diploma program, advanced diploma program, and bachelor of education program. Now it is booming up. Several institutions have applied and got approval from UGC to run bachelor of education. And the second one is promote the micro, small and medium enterprises to achieve the mission. So we have the key areas: the innovative technology application for better value recognition, innovation, traditional food for global market. We have to take our global. So the one of the traditional food, idli, have been identified everyone. So the most, if you ask me who your favorite breakfast, I will say that idli. Idli is my favorite breakfast, and it has a lot of nutrition, a lot of benefits taking the idli. So kindly you have to market it. Similarly, you have to market all our traditional foods. And disposal, recycling, management of COVID-19 related things. Kids, now it is going to be an issue for how they are disposing all those things. Hospitals are using a lot of. Students, do you have any idea for these things? And promote value-added agriculture process, product and handicrafts. I said now one product, the Christmas, for the Christmas palm tree stars. So similarly, you have to identify, link product of traditional and rural activities to the global buyers. So it is our response. So now it is not a big issue. We are all living in the social media era, and we can market and introduce it. So you can start your YouTube. You can start a YouTube channel where you can bring all the traditional people, and you can meet people and take interview and post it and help them to buy those products. And these are the technocrat can do for the society. And making agriculture attractive for rural youth by the way of making use of technology, utilization or value addition in farm, waste or byproducts into value-added products for urban markets. So the people are there, demand is high, but the only thing is how we are marketing it. And agro-produce based value added projects for promoting rural entrepreneurship. So you can create any app for mental health and psychological support. So a lot of apps I can see they are giving the food prescription and the suggestions. A lot of apps are nowadays available. Gender responsible mechanism to combat domestic violence. Domestic violence including women's safety and security. So our women are safe and secured? They are very safe and secure inside the home, but when they walk out, it's a question mark. The recent death of the actress Chitra is a serial actress Chitra. Yesterday she died. What safety and security we have for our women in Chennai? Women in Chennai. It has happened for a serial actress. So are the common people where they are standing? Do not know. So we have to think about it. Youngsters, students, we need to think about it. Barriers in accessing adequate healthcare services. Like key areas are making online medical consultation and telemedicine happen for the benefit of the masses. Accessible healthcare for all are the key areas. So when you talk about working conditions, ensuring occupational health and safety issues. So the COVID-19 free modes of public transport. The key areas are COVID-19 free event management, safety and security of frontline COVID-19 warriors, restructuring, reorganizing classrooms, laboratories in schools, colleges, education and training institution, coaching institution and universities. So now I have to appreciate the government of India. They have introduced the virtual labs. So a lot of experiments are there, starting from science subject to engineering subjects. So what is our contribution? So we have to contribute for the people. Designing and popularizing work from home module. Any other necessary support. You can consider infrastructure connecting rural and urban masses. Increasing the bandwidth and connect rural areas with technologies. So we're enjoying at Chennai, and the metropolitan cities are enjoying. So the people, those who are in native place, rural place, finding very difficult even to attend 1 hour, 2 hour classes. Green and entrepreneurship, health informatics, popularizing the new normal. So these are all in front of us. So to identify your innovations at the early stage, you start doing it. What would be the contribution strategy from the institution at the institution level? The institution has to encourage students to take up entrepreneurship as a preferred career choice. We, as a teachers, we normally motivate them to go for multinational company. We motivate them to go for higher studies. equal weightage we have to give them to take the entrepreneurship as their career, and we have to support them. Institution has to support them. MSME has given beautiful module. They have developed beautiful module where the students and the alumni can start their startup at the campus. So they will provide, the banks will provide loan and lot of subsidy they can get. All the facilities are kindly go through the MSME website and get the information as institutional level, disseminate it at your website, call your alumni, ask your students to go through it. Provide exposure and leadership opportunity for students to participate in innovation entrepreneurship related activities. Advocate policy measures and guidelines to increase their participation in promoting and supporting student innovation and entrepreneurship related activities in their respective campuses. And this is one of the initiatives taken by Nazareth College of Arts and Science. Undertake collective and concentrated effort towards identifying, scouting, acknowledging, supporting, and rewarding proven student ideas and innovation, and further facilitates their entrepreneurial journey. Develop in-house mentor pool where you can invite students, teachers with the same mind, discuss with them, get their idea, conduct a hackathon where you get the ideas. You teachers sit and discuss the ideas, what ideas can be taken to the next level. These are the things can be done at the institution level. Initiate capacity and capacity development programs. So capacity building is another booming terminology among the institutional. We have to concentrate on this. Reoriented academic curriculum. Autonomous institutions have a lot of facilities, the rights to reoriented curriculum pedagogy with a strong focus on promoting innovation and entrepreneurship. Develop customized teaching and training material for startups and engage them in pre-startup, at least do the pre-startup and pre-incubation activities that leads to startup and incubation activities. Strengthen the support system for the student innovation and startups in pre-incubation phase and create a pipeline for key market enablers such as incubator, centers, acceleration units, and investors, etc. to support. My friends, it's a continuous journey. We cannot do anything overnight. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Great success is built on failure, frustration, even catastrophe. Sumner Redstone. If you look at the life of Thomas Alva Edison, his teachers said he was too stupid to learn anything. He was fired from his first 2 jobs for non-protective. But what happened in his life? As an inventor, Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the electric bulb. When a reporter asked, how did it feel to fail 100 times? Edison replied, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The bulb, electric bulb, was an invention with 1,000 steps. He considered all his failures as steps. With this note, I just want to conclude my talk. This is my contact details. You can be in touch with me with my mail ID and the mobile number. I wholeheartedly thank the IQC of Nazareth College of Engineering for arranging this kind of workshop to ignite the spark of the young mind. And I thank Dr. Manoranjidamam for inviting me to share my knowledge on the identifying the intellectual property components at the early stage of innovation. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable inputs. May I now request Shamya to give the vote of thanks. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Sharmila Parveen, IIC coordinator, on behalf of the immense pleasure on giving the vote of thanks on behalf of the Nazareth College of Arts. First and foremost, I thank the Lord Almighty who made this event a great success. I thank our honorable chief guest, Dr.C.R.RENE, sharing his knowledge and motivating our students towards innovation, inspiring our students with real life examples, and also explaining the ways to protect our invention. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I thank our secretary, Mr. Henry Maris, our principal, Ms. Mary Angeline Santosham, our vice principal, Mrs. Mano Ranjidam, and the dean of academics, Mrs. Alan Liu, my dear colleagues, and our beloved students. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I've shared the link, YouTube link in the chat. You can use it. The presentation will be available in the YouTube forever. You can use it now. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.